Hey guys, it's Ariel. Welcome to my YouTube, or welcome back to my YouTube. Clearing the space with an incense right now because I don't have my white sage on me, but whatever. Let's get into the reading. In the recent past, we have the Judgment card. This feels like we finally aligned with our actual desires in life, disconnected from every version. I just heard particle of ourself, every cell, every fiber of our being that was not allowing us to actually navigate through this life as our higher self has been destroyed because we are using better judgment. We are actually following our own internal guidance rather than doing what we are expected to do or what others want us to do for their life. All right, I'm gonna pull a clarifier for that Judgment card. May I please get a clarifier for that Judgment card? What did we receive better judgment on? What did we receive? The Hierophant. So we started using our better judgment in our belief system. Maybe we actually aligned with the belief system that we genuinely, truly believe in. Maybe we were holding ourselves to a certain standard or a certain way of being that was to appease the people in our lives, or just how we are being seen in the public eye by our loved ones. It feels like that doesn't even exist anymore. It feels like we are more empowered in our traditional values, and that is individually, not how we were raised, but how we as an individual being believe about the world. We are honoring that. Another thing I'm getting is that we might have gravitated towards connections and conversations in our everyday life that accentuate our actual personality and accentuate the parts of us that we are receiving better judgment on. This was in the recent past, so this is something that we have already moved through. The transition into being empowered by our belief system and utilizing it as a navigation tool rather than a self-deprecating method is what I'm getting. So instead of attacking ourselves for the way we think, instead of self-deprecating and degrading ourselves for the way that we believe and perceive this world and spirituality and human connection and the way that we are as our frequency of a person, we are now loving that version of ourselves that was once self-hating. We are now self-loving. I also just got that we have overcome the judgment from others based on our spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs, practices, rituals, ceremonies, prayers, meditations, divinations, traditions, okay? We don't care if people think they know what we are doing with our body, mind, and spirit. We know what we are doing with our body, mind, and spirit, and where we are being led with a higher power in tune with the frequency of love and compassion and new earth, okay? That just means, I know that's a huge term right now, but that just means new earth is everybody accepting each other with love, with unity, with oneness, with the reflection and mind, the sacred mirror that we are all one another in some shape or form. I love that. You should love it too. Don't hate that, love it. I literally just went, bruh. God wanted me to pull a new present moment because whatever the present moment was 2 seconds ago was expired for this reading. That is the way the cookie crumbles. I am sweating in here, so don't mind the sound of my AC. I hope you can hear me speaking perfectly fine over it, but I am burning up in here. I'm hot red like my shirt, like my lips. Okay, so you might be grounding in who you are more than ever during this time. It might be ticking people off. It might not be. Slowly, but it is. It is ticking people off in the right ways. It just pushes them towards what they could be stepping into. And if people are hating, just know it is not a you problem, okay? The end to addiction, the end to attachment, the end to the destructiveness towards ourselves. The Tower moment of the Devil card. For the devil card to be out during the present energy, it is clarified by the tower card, but this was the first card that came out. That just means that in the present moment, we may be looking back towards the things that we felt attached to, or maybe behaviors that we felt like we couldn't really shake off, reactions, anger, because I was getting hot and bothered, maybe lust. But we are releasing that version of us that was being this way. And not that that way was bad necessarily. It was a part of our journey. You may still be even indulging a little bit, but God is commending you on the amount of indulging that you are doing now, because it's a lot less than before. Notification of a disciple on my phone. You could be a disciple of Jesus, or you could be a prophet. You could be sharing the word, the good news. This is a great thing if you are. Okay, and very quickly, I just want to share this. This quick message wants to come out for you guys, okay? Remain open-minded and remain grounded in who you are and use discernment. But we are already forgiven. If you struggle with forgiving yourself, if you struggle with shame and guilt and anger towards yourself for ever being a way that you never wanted to become, you may feel like you became the thing that you didn't want to become the most. That's because what you resist about yourself persists. If you are afraid of confronting a part of yourself, if you push it aside and think it will never come back, it will come back. And it will come back bigger, and it will come back better, and it will come back as a version of you that is either standing in front of you as another person, or you will become it because you fear it. It is gone. It is released. We sliced it off, unattached from it. Okay, my phone overheated. I was just talking about getting overheated. You might have struggled with anger issues or resentment, deep, flaming emotions underneath the surface. As you came off very normal to the world around you, you may have known about the secret with yourself, right? The secret. You kept secret. You knew something about yourself that you didn't show to the world. There is a tower moment to this now. That is not you. The you that you were trying to hide, that is not you. That is your shadow. You are integrating with your shadow. You were saying, not no mo, mofo. Not no mo, mofo. Your shadow is no longer in the driver's seat of your vessel. Your soul is. Your pain is not where you are functioning from. You have gotten to the point on your healing journey, that your essence is now where you are performing from. And I just want you to understand, with the tower moment clarifying the devil card, that means that something currently, because it's the present energy, something currently in your reality, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new promotion, a new connection, maybe with yourself, a deepening with a connection with yourself, or maybe somebody outside of you, a reflection of you in another vessel, was showing you exactly who you were. You got to the point where you were like, oh my God, I'm not the way I thought I was. I don't like this. But you're at least acknowledging it now, so bye-bye. Give yourself love. You're here now, and you're getting better now. Every day, every minute, every second. You're upgrading every moment of the day. And in the upcoming energies, I have to go back in, so I'm rushing. In the upcoming energies, we have the death card, the Scorpio energy. Massive transformation on its way. I asked, in what department of life is this transformation going to come, God? The King of Wands. This, honey boo boo, is you moving into an energy where everything starts going right for you, my love, because you are releasing the parts of you that were hateful, that were angry, that were bitter, that were jealous, that were envious. Break a leg, but meaning it. You know, those parts. You're saying goodbye to the unclassiness. You're saying goodbye to the sassiness. The not cute sassiness. You're saying goodbye to the bitchiness. You're saying goodbye to the rude, to the cold, to the unattached. And you are becoming love. And you guys, for it to be the King of Wands, look at this cute little lizard. Oh, this little gecko, little lizard. I work with them. I work in a pet store. So you guys, basically, what's coming for you, what's on its way to you, if you want to claim this, boo, not claim this, claim what I'm saying to you right now. You have gotten to the point where you are in such an upgraded version of yourself that you haven't even noticed the amount of growth that has taken place within. And I'm telling you, you have quantum leaped into a version of reality where you maybe could look back and remember who you were being, but you don't resonate anymore. And that's a great thing. You can send that old version of you love and respect. Kudos, bitch. But you're like, no, I'm new and revised. I'm reborn. I am who I am. And you're accepting yourself all around. And the last card is the Fool. The Fool, embark on a journey. Embark into the unknown. Embark in a safety net of God, of the universe. You are being held. You can make any choices right now. Just know that they're coming from your essence. They're coming from your soul. They are. My alarm went off on my phone. I love you guys so much. I have to go back in. You are being respected as the magician, as the alchemist, as the wizard, as the whatever you want to call it. That you are, because you are honoring yourself. I love you. Your intentions are pure. I can feel your heart. This has been a journey of you accepting yourself, but you're here now. I love you so much. Enter the flow state. Trust God. Trust your essence. Trust in whatever is happening around you. I love you so much. I'm turning red like Pikachu. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate every single one of you so much.